Nixon prided himself on realism. He thought it was unrealistic to think that the United States could prevent other powers, if they were dead set on having a nuclear program, from getting it. And we hear those debates today. I mean, how far can we go to stop Iran? How far can we go to stop North Korea? So Nixon felt like he had a kind of a more realistic view of these things. Now at the time, we forget that Germany was divided. We didn't want an ally to go down that path as well, and that was a big thorn between the superpowers. So the NPT and what to do about the perennial German question was at the core of that in the late 60s. But then in other regions of the world, at times, Kissinger and Nixon would say, that might not be such a bad idea if Japan got nuclear weapons. And we'll talk at great length about the recordings and kind of the disconnect perhaps between private utterances and what are actual policy initiatives. So, you know, naturally it's easy for me to fall back on, you need to read my chapter because I try to take it nation by nation, those that were trying to embark on nuclear programs and regionally. Because this is a time when Pakistan did not have nuclear weapons. So when the Pakistani government said, well, why don't you, the United States, help pursue a nuclear-free zone like they were doing in Latin America, that was, I think, a missed opportunity. So in a nutshell, I think the Nixon legacy is a very mixed one on the non-proliferation landscape. Yes, it was complex, but they had a whole government to deal with those complexities, and they preferred in many ways to hoard that control and power in the White House.